Hey everyone, if you're new, welcome. My name is Jalen. My daughter Amaya was born missing her legs. She was also born missing the outside part of her ears, and she doesn't have open ear canals. So I kind of want to go into that today and tell you a little bit about the reconstructive process and everything with her ears. Maya has what's called bilateral microtia and atresia. So microtia is the malformation of the outer ear, and atresia is the unopening of the ear canal. The reconstructive process for both of those is very intense. Play the game. With microtia, there are a couple different options. The first one is to do nothing and to let her figure out, what she wants to do later on, if anything. The second one is prosthetics. It's literally just ears you can take on and off for aesthetic purposes. And then we have the rib cartilage surgeries, where they go in and they extract rib cartilage and then they create an ear, and then they let it sit flat for a couple months, and then they go back to surgery and they make the ears stick out. Usually have to go back for revisions, and it's very intensive, pretty painful from what I've heard from people that have gone through it. And that's not something that we want to do right now. And the outcome of those surgeries is really good. Like, the ears look amazing. It's just the process over, months and months and months of going back and forth to surgery doesn't seem worth it to us. So if Amaya wants to do that in the future, she can do that, right? Right. And then the other part of it is the atresia, so the unopening of the ear canal. Now, this is a surgery they don't usually do. The succession rate... What's wrong? I'm talking about you. The succession rate is not very high with that surgery. What they do is they take leg and thigh grafts and go in and create an ear canal and a middle ear and an eardrum. That within itself is kind of a lot. Infection risk, you have a risk of the lining of the canal becoming mucus and not actual flesh. You definitely are going to have to go back for revisions. And after surgery, the holes have to be dilated every 6 months. You're going to have to go back to the doctor. So it's just not a surgery that they like to do, and they'd rather just implant the baha, which is what Amaya wears on her forehead. Mommy is proud of you. And the surgery within itself, conversation for another day, because they push the implant surgeries on these babies and these parents, and it's just not something that I fully agree with. Make another video about that, in a little bit. So basically, we don't plan on doing any of that anytime soon. Do a close-up of her ear before we go. We'll see you later. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye-bye.